Cruz, a street fighter, a basketball player, a track athlete in past lives. Maryguenn Vellinga, as we mentioned, a multi-talented athlete herself, but a long-time, high-level amateur who has taken a very tough road as a pro.
Corey, this is a fight that you and I both spoke off air that we were excited to see. Not only the bad blood between these two, but just the way their styles match up.
Well, their styles in very different paths to where they are right now. Good shot there.
Big right hand left hook from Maryguenn.
Vellinga connecting on that right hand. Best shot of the fight so far in the opening 30 seconds.
Yeah, I've called a few of Vellinga's fights in the past, and she does have a very good right hand. She's physically strong. You can see from her physique, she's in great shape.
Good left hook there, connects from Cruz to the body and then brings it up top.
But Cruz, who's someone who's getting better all the time, is a very dynamic fighter. She's hard to pin down. She's very athletic in her movements. Changes directions are very good. There you see her changing levels.
It'll certainly be an interesting style matchup for Cruz because you have someone in Vellinga who in theory has the schooling, as they trade good shots there, to kind of stop some of that downhill momentum that Cruz could get going and what she's so dangerous when she's building.
Yeah, I mean, Vellinga has a good style to combat that. She's very fundamentally sound. She's physically strong. She's chopping that right hand very nicely. She's landed 2 or 3 good ones over the top so far. But like you said, Corey, once Cruz finds her rhythm, she's very difficult to deal with.
Cruz coming over the top of that right hand. That falls short.
You can see Vellinga setting up that right hand. She's looking for it.
Brings it downstairs, right along the belt line of Cruz. Good counter off the ropes, but Cruz breaks through as well. Good action in our opening round.
Like the professional. You hear me? Good stuff. Easy work. Enjoy yourself. No, second time.
Round 2 underway. 6 2-minute rounds here between Leanna Cruz and Maryguenn Vellinga. And both women, in moments, doing exactly what they want to do in this fight, which, you know, is why this fight looks so interesting on paper and on film.
Yeah, Vellinga landed some good right hands over the top. She's controlled the center of the ring for the majority of the round. And Cruz did some really good work toward the end of the round when she was able to pin Vellinga on the ropes.
Cruz looking for that counter left hook, but Vellinga got there first with a right hand.
Yeah, that right hand has been a great weapon so far for Maryguenn. And Leanna Cruz, nicknamed maybe Bumblebee, but she came out in the blue and red Spiderman outfit with the shoes to boot.
And doing the bull motion as well, so there are a lot of different species that she's tapping into here. Good shot there from Vellinga as well, but Cruz comes back with a left hook that grazes the face of Vellinga, but look at that, another sharp right hand from Vellinga.
And you can see the physicality and the strength of Vellinga whenever she lands those shots. It physically moves Cruz.
Get out of there, get out of there. You can't leave it out there.
We are seeing some different dimensions in the game from Cruz, but we're also seeing Vellinga kind of stymie what Cruz would ideally like to be doing right now.
Yeah, ooh, good shot again from Vellinga over the top. You know, we mentioned Cruz, she's athletic. She's getting better all the time. You know, she hasn't been boxing long, but she certainly doesn't look that way in terms of how she handles herself in the ring. But again, she's got to get some rhythm going so she can take advantage of Vellinga. Ooh, good left hook.
Beautiful left hook there from Vellinga. Steps in with the jab, comes behind it with the left hook.
Vellinga's just keeping it super fundamental. The basics work. Ooh, good jab there from Cruz. Snaps the head back. of Vellinga.
See if Cruz can tap into that jab a little bit more often as we begin round 3. Will it be a repeat or will it be revenge? The fighters are running it back after their epic battle in Dublin earlier this year. Chantel Cameron returns to the Lion's Den to face Katie Taylor in the rematch for Cameron's undisputed super lightweight crown. That's on Saturday, November 25th.
Back to the stick. I like how you came out there. She panicked when you did that. Follow me? She act like she want to fight. She don't want to fight. You hear me? Good. You look good. 2-0. 2-0. Yeah, put both hands down there.
Okay. Go.
Round 3 underway. Good start for the 41-year-old Maryguenn Vellinga.
Good right hand on the top of Cruz. She's been trying to throw that 3-2 combination with a left hook right hand combination. There she finally landed.
She found a nice right hand over the top, did Cruz as well. Cruz seems to have entered this round with a different intensity, and she did say that she feels that she gets better as the rounds progress.
Oh, good right hand over the top. Timing shot there from Cruz, catches Vellinga coming in straight. You know, that's a mistake that Vellinga makes, is she pulls straight out with her head way up in the air. And we're seeing that more and more, and Cruz is catching wind of it.
Different energy here from Cruz as she's out on the front foot trying to feint her way to the inside.
She's got a good jab, but she has not been utilizing it.
Big right hand over the top. That one certainly found its mark.
And the difference is she's changing levels. Vellinga is staying very straight up. Cruz is coming in high, coming in low, jabbing the body.
Vellinga gets there first with her right hand again. You know, in fairness to Vellinga, that was working for 2 rounds. Simply sticking to the fundamentals, it might have won her the opening 2 rounds. We'll see if Vellinga can adjust now that Cruz has as well.
Yeah, Cruz having a very good round. She's landing some big shots. Fighting her kind of fight now.
That 18-by-18 ring, she feels will benefit her tonight as she connects on a left hook up top, an uppercut to the body, and a right hand over the top. A terrific sequence from Leanna Cruz. As we see, the party has certainly started here in Atlanta, the sold-out OTE arena here in Midtown. And Leanna Cruz and Maryguenn Vellinga providing the entertainment here as we enter round 4. It was a good round 3 for Leanna Cruz. We'll see if Vellinga can make some adjustments here in the 4th.
It was an excellent round for Cruz. She looked great in that last round. She landed some really big shots. I had given the first 2 rounds to Vellinga, and Cruz had an excellent 3rd round to get those back. Here you see that athleticism from Cruz, playing with the range, changing levels up and down.
I mentioned the Cruz picked up a win over Simone De Silva last time out. Dropped De Silva in the opening round with a body shot, but felt that she didn't target the body quite enough like she's doing right now in the later rounds of the fight. you know, credit to De Silva, her livelihood is based on taking everyone round. So, I mean, De Silva can survive, but we see Cruz kind of taking that lesson and applying it here in the 4th round.
Yeah, she said that in the fighter meetings yesterday, that if what we were going to see differently this time was that she was going to focus on the body more. And we are seeing that here in round number 4.
Chopping right hand there from Vellinga, gets there first.
Blood from the nose of Maryguenn. It was smart of Maryguenn to start fast. Normally she's not that fast of a starter, but Cruz does tend to find her athleticism and her spirit as the rounds go on, and we're seeing that here. She's having another really good round here.
Yeah, there was a sharp right hand from Vellinga that broke through the guard of Leanna Cruz, but Cruz immediately got it back with a better right hand of her own.
I'm really impressed with how fast Cruz has been able to progress as a boxer. She hasn't been she's only been boxing for a few years, and she moves around there very well.
You can't hunt without violence, right? Yeah. So get violent. Get violent. Get violent.
Round 5 begins, and Cruz just uncorks a right hand immediately and is all over Vellinga.
And landed 2 big left hooks as well. Oh, another big left hand. Vellinga just standing too tall on the inside. She's a sitting duck for those shots.
The intensity, the athleticism, and now we're seeing the adaptability of Leanna Cruz, helping her maybe start to pull away in this fight. Chris, you feel like this might be a 2-2 fight at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I can easily see this being first 2 rounds to Maryguenn's, last 2 rounds to Cruz, but the momentum is definitely in Cruz's corner at this point.
And the momentum certainly rolling for Leanna Cruz. You saw Brian Cohen in the corner of Cruz, who lands a nice uppercut there.
Sneaky shot. Uppercut splits the guard at the middle. Then you see a big smile on the face of Leanna Cruz.
And talking to Leanna Cruz and seeing a pre-fight interview, there definitely is a chilling intensity about Leanna Cruz. Would you agree?
Oh, absolutely. She's dead focused, and she takes this very, very seriously. And she believes. I feel like she believes all things she says. She talks a lot, but I feel like she believes it.
You pointed out Brian Cohen in the corner of Leanna Cruz, and part of the reason probably that Leanna has been able to progress the way that she has, look at the laundry list of fighters she has to work with in that camp, like some exceptional women's talent.
Yeah, when you see Brian Cohen in a camp or a corner with a female fighter, you know she's good.
Cruz starts to break through with an uppercut. There's a good shot from Vellinga, but Cruz just walks through it.
Oh.
She steps in with a stiff right jab.
Southpaw jab. We heard that ringside. That was a chilling shot.
Brand new dimensions from Leanna Cruz as she just continues to improve and lands one last right hand at the bell.
I want everything to sound right from the
Deep breath. Going good. Excellent, excellent. Now you're looking like the B-Roll-D, you heard? That shit looks good.
Take a look back at some of the action from round 5.
There was that tricky uppercut that split the guard of Vellinga. That was a beautiful shot from Cruz. She's been ducking her head and throwing the overhands. That time she ducked her head and came back up the middle with an uppercut. Beautiful shot, changing things up. There we see a lot of those punches now coming from up and under. Excellent work from Leanna Cruz the last 3 rounds.
Start bouncing. You want it? Let's go. You gotta go get it. You gotta go get it. Ain't no more technique. That's just about war. Let's go.
potentially a crucial round here, Chris, if this is indeed a 3-2 type fight. If Maryguenn Vellinga can make some adjustments, maybe she can send this into an overtime round. Again, if that's what the judges are seeing right now.
It's possible, but I heard the corner who spoke about Brian Cohen last round. He just yelled out, get that bonus. So as we alluded to earlier, if you could score a knockout in the last round, there is a financial bonus involved.
An added financial incentive for a final round knockout, and Leanna Cruz is hunting for it as she connects on a pair of big left hooks. And Vellinga certainly feeling the effects of those. You see the swelling intensifying around her right eye.
Yeah, and Cruz doing a little Mike Tyson there, rolling and ripping, going underneath shots, coming back with hooks with both hands. Impressive stuff from Leanna Cruz tonight.
Well, you certainly have to contextualize this as well. Maryguenn Vellinga is a strong fighter. This is a woman who was only behind Ginny Fuchs in the amateurs at 112 pounds. So for Leanna Cruz, with no amateur experience this early in her career, to be putting together a performance like this is more impressive than maybe it looks on paper if you just looked at BoxRec.
And not to mention, I mean, she's fought Christina Cruz and Adea Smith, who are both really, really tough
right out of the
professionals.
gate.
Right out of the gate. So she's not had an easy road. And she's not an easy tonight either.
Certainly not. She landed a nice right hand off the ropes, did Vellinga. But most of the heavy work coming from Cruz as we check in on Cruz's corner, her trainer David Hamilton. Her brother Marquez Cruz also in the corner as Cruz digs downstairs to the body.
Yeah, Cruz just pouring on the pressure. And after those first two rounds, it's been all Leanna Cruz.
Vellinga wiping away at the nose as Leanna Cruz just took control from round 3 onward as the blood splatters across the face of Vellinga.
After going all 6 rounds inside the OTX ring, the judges are in total agreement with scores of 60-54 in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision. Still undefeated, the Bumblebee, Leanna Cruz.
So Leanna Cruz improves to 6-0 as a professional. A very impressive performance here tonight. The scores, Chris, 60-54 across the board. I would say that actually takes away